Now it's time for the hottest 5 minutes of your morning. It's time for the Chamber of Five, a chance for you to find out what's happening with Bozeman area businesses as we talk with the Chamber of Commerce and businesses that are members. Now let's check in with Charlie for the Chamber 5 on K-Bear.
It's Charlie from Desert Mountain Broadcasting talking to Daryl Schliem of the Bozeman Chamber of Commerce. Daryl, how you doing today?
Very good, Charlie. I'm glad to be able to make it in today.
I know, right? So, we're a brand new group here in town, and thanks again for directing us to some of your businesses in town and letting us talk to them on the air and see what they're about. You know, what kind of services they provide here in the Gallatin Valley and everything, and how cool is that the place is growing. Now, with the growing, I know there's growing pains for some people, especially that have been here for a while, but on your end of it, the Chamber of Commerce, what's it been like with the burgeoning the business coming into the valley?
It has. That's one of the things that we strive to do. It's you look at any community out there, Charlie. Anytime you want to, you're either living a little bit or you're dying a little bit. I mean, I'd rather see 3 to 4% growth. I know we're at the hot end right now of 10% and the hottest for the past 5 years. But it would be nice to if we get back to a moderate 3 to 4% increase in population. And I know that bothers a lot of people that don't want to see Bozeman change to the growth destination of where we're going.
Now, some of these businesses coming in and everything, and you got the legacy ones, we'll call them. I love seeing ones that are still here after many years. But also, I was talking to one of the businesses recently. Him and his father had just purchased it within the last few years. It's been around for a while. So I'd like to see the changing of the guard within new businesses.
That's something we try to facilitate all the way through. And then really, with the Chamber of Commerce itself, ours is to try to keep free enterprise continuing to go. We love the legacy of long-time history here. I mean, just another major purchase that just happened. If you look at Sims Fishing, Casey Walsh and Sims have been here for years, and Outdoor Vista. We're glad a new company like Outdoor Vista saw the value of purchasing Sims, keeping it here, keeping their team intact. But also they bought Blackhawk ATK just a few years ago out in Manhattan. So we try to work with that transition of new companies coming in, facilitate that operation to be able to come to us. So we have approximately 1,150 members right now.
Oh, wow.
So we're very fortunate. We have a very supportive community here, but we try to place our Chamber of Commerce in new partnerships like with Desert Mountain. I mean, it's something that we got to look for value that they can come in and they can get their name out. And here's a brand new 5 different stations that we're allowed to now say, members, here, you have an opportunity. There's no pressure for you afterwards to advertise. We're going to give you this 2.5 minutes or 5 minutes to be able to go on there and be able to promote who you are. So what we hope is that they see the value that we see and continue on a good relationship with Desert Mountain.
Yeah, no doubt. Because when I talk to businesses, if I'm out and about on a remote, I love to have that personal touch of somebody who works, if not the boss or the owner or the manager, at least somebody who works there, because I can talk about it all day myself, but I like that personal touch of that person interacting with our public here in the Gallatin Valley and see what they see and how excited customers are and that sort of thing.
It's not new to us, but being a town of 50,000 people on the radar of being the fastest growing Mecca type microplex in the United States for 5 years, the spotlight gets put on you of what you have to do to solve some of the opportunities that we do face. So
right, exactly. So how can the public get involved or know more about who you are? Is there a website or their meetings, that sort of thing? How often are they?
They are. We're very active, and we're very blessed with a group of volunteers, Charlie, that you would not believe. I mean, our volunteer group base is probably better than none across the U.S., not just in Montana, that help support this organization. We have a 3 3/4 full-time paid staff. But also within our organization, we have a Gallatin Foundation. We have the Bozeman Tourism Business Improvement District.
There you go.
Bozeman Convention and Visitors Bureau. And we'll have several other opportunities as we go through the next year just to talk about all the different organizations that make up your local Bozeman area Chamber of Commerce. And we're just very, very pleased with the outcome and support that we see coming in. Our job is hopefully to be able to face and interface with local elected officials, city, county, state, and federal level to protect our businesses' assets and be able to make sure they're in business the next year. And as you know, in a growing economy, when you see taxes continue to go up, water rates continue to go up, you name what hasn't gone up recently, it's very hard for small businesses, which about 85% of our members are what I call traditional 50 employees or under, small businesses belong to our organization. So we're glad that they have a voice through their local chamber to be able to come out and represent them.
That's awesome. And do you have a website that people can go to in general? Because a lot of folks are going on phones.
We do. Yep. www.bozemanchamber.com. And if you want to look at our tourism site, it's just visitbozeman.com. And you'll be able to see the two different sides that link together that make up who the Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce is.
Oh, nice. There you go. Good times. Awesome. Thank you, Daryl Schliem, CEO of the Bozeman Chamber of Commerce, for stopping on by and talking to us.
Thanks, Charlie. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Charlie. That has been the Chamber 5, a chance for you to visit with the Bozeman Area Chamber of Commerce and its businesses to find out what's happening in business in Bozeman. Let's get you back to more good times and great oldies now on 99.9 K-Bear.